Hello and welcome to Aero League Racing Season 6 Tier 2 today with myself Erminator. You wouldn't believe what I'm using just to stream this. It's really complicated and oh my god, and probably the audio quality is awful. Wait, let me turn myself down. Because I can hear myself somewhere. Where? That's how complicated it is. Please tell me if I'm too loud, if I'm not too loud. I'm probably too loud because I'm using a really old microphone. Also, I'm welcoming. Probably the stream quality is also awful, but you know, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Season 6 as well. The first race of the season is Baku, and we have some really known names. We have Pontus, our Season 4 winner. We have Bambino, a classic name in Tier 2. We have Rossi Boma and Wilt, once represented Tier 1, now representing Tier 2. We also have Ishta, he was representing Tier 1, now he's representing Tier 2. We have Davidek, probably the fastest guy around here. And we have Twanak, also a really nice name, I mean, we know him. We have Basket from Tier 1, I think. Then we have Jacobo, he was also in Tier 2 in Season 4, now returning as a Tier 3 champion. Then it is... who else is on the grid? We have Aero Cloud and we have Jack Kings. I know them, but you know, I can't remember where I know them from. Then we have Heidi, or Heidi, I'm not sure, please tell me. Oh my god, this is a bit loud, you know. It is just a bit loud. I need to... okay, if I do this, then it might be better. Let me hear myself. Yeah, it is awful anyways. But maybe, just maybe it works. I know the quality is awful. Don't judge me. I had to do some big stuff just to be able to turn the stream on. It is... oh my god. Okay, so let's run the teams through. Let me just... okay, I guess we're back. I hope we're back. At least. Okay, I guess we're back. I hope we're back. At least. Okay, I hope it works now. I'm just gonna do the walkthrough with the teams. Oh my god, these notifications popping out everywhere. Because I have to stream to my iPad, to stream from the iPad, to stream from the PC, to stream to you. If that makes sense. So... yeah, teams. That's what I wanted. Aero League Racing. Tier 2 we have. Okay, so in the Mercedes we have Ishtar and Maloney, or Malone. Then in the Ferrari we have Asplan and Harry Cully, 13. In the Red Bull we have Dabidek and Swenderman. In Renault we have Basket and Clearnium. Then in the McLaren it's Wilt and Jacobo. Then Racing Points are Rikai and Alep. Haas it's Yalo 010. Then Rick VGR06. Alfa Romeo has Heidi and Boomer. Alfa Tauri has Rossi and Ross, the two stonks here. And Williams has Bambino and AO Cloud. Okay. We have Davidek on pole by 2:10 so far. We have another 5 minutes left almost. Is anybody on a fast lap? Jacobo is doing something. Okay, the notifications are popping out again. Wait, let me turn off notifications. That would be something, wouldn't it? Okay. Let's see. Hopefully. Oh, and Jacobo hits the wall. Okay, now is he still on a fast lap? That's the question. Let's turn on the stuff. Oh god, it's still coming. I hate my life. But yeah. Okay, hopefully we can get it now. And hopefully I don't have to do anything more than this. And I guess we can finally do stuff. I'm not getting notifications, that's a good point. I'm getting some vibrating notifications. I have a lot of paper here. So, let's go. It is what it is. We're going to have to work with this. So, the pole time so far is 38.0 from Davidek. We will need to turn the telemetry on, the lap data on, and the full track map on. Now, let's go through the drivers. Is anybody on a hot lap? Rosthorn looks to be on a hot lap. AO Claude is also on a hot lap. She's behind Ross. Oh, that's the wrong button. Yep, these notifications do not want to go off, so I don't care. Jack Kings is on a hot lap. is rid of. Ishtar in P14 and retires from the session, so that will be his best starting position. Basket cannot do a lap, so he will be starting last unless somebody disqualifies, which is highly unlikely. We have Rossi, but I think we want to see Ross starting another lap. Interesting. I know he's in zero stuff, so he's starting 16th. Twanak, AO Club goes fastest, half a tenth ahead of Davidek, and Davidek has the purple sector, second sector. He's 3/10 up on his time. He is now going through the last bits of the lap. Let's see, what can he do? What can he give us? He goes pole by 2.5 tenths, 37.7 from him. Can Wilt maybe do something about it? He is starting a lap. He is now on the back straight, so yeah, back straight, I don't know how to call it. Pontus as well, he's 9/10 off, but he is finished with his qualifying, so it's P4 at best for Pontus. He said he was really slow, but once champion, always champion, so he has still got it. Maybe needs some more work like Alonso, but he has still got it. Where is Boomer? Boomer is P14 still. Rossi up to P10. The Stonks team of AlphaTauri 10th and 16th. Bambino is 5th. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to push these notifications off all the time. But I guess next week we are going to be back in the full constellation as well. It improves by 3/10 in the second sector. He needs another 4 in the last sector. I don't know how he should find that, but Jarlo goes faster than Wilt up into P3. And let's see, Wilt, can he regain his position? Wilt will now cross the line and go third, 4/10 of pole. It is P3 for him. Malaumi still on lap, he's invalidated, and he is the last rider on track, and he will finish the last lap of qualifying. It is Davidek on pole. We expected that. And he delivered by 2.5 tenths. So it isn't as dominant as we expected, but it is still there. So he's still there. Second, it's AO Cloud. Third, it's Wilt. So that's the top 3. We also expect them to be there for the whole season. Then we have Jarlo and Pontus, P4 and P5. Pontus, still got it. Bambino also still got it, P6. Then I do not know who else is there. I'm gonna have to see. Okay, so we have Jacobo in 7th, Tier 3 champion, and Swenderman, Heidi. Jack King in 10th. Rossi in P11, Malaumi P12, Twanak P13, Boomer 14th, Ishtar 15th, Ross 16th, and Basket in 17th. I must say I'm really disappointed by Rossi and Ishtar. I expected a top 10 qualifying from them. That's where they should be. But, it is what it is. Okay. So until the formation lap, I will send you to the be right back screen, guys. So be right back. So here we are for the formation lap. Ishtar has already been disqualified. I don't know how, but you know, it happens. It happens. Davidak leading. Then it's Aelcloud. Well, it's the top three once again. Fourth will be Yarlow. Fifth will be Pontus. Sixth will be Bambino. And seventh will be Jacobo. Eighth will be Swinderman. Ninth will be Heidi. 10th will be Jack King, and 11th will be Rossi. Rossi has the free tire choice as we are speaking of it. I could, and I will, turn all the stuff. Let's see what tires Rossi has chosen. He is on the hards. Interesting choice from Rossi. Hards for him. Interesting choice from the other guys as well. Hards for Rossi, hards for Malaumi, hards for Boomer, hards for Ishtar, hards for Rostom, and hards for Basket. For Twinak it is soft. Does that mean we're going to have rain at the end of the race? So they want to do hards until they have to switch onto the intermediate tires. We will find out this race as they are lining up, and we are waiting. For them to line up, and then we can go with the race. Once again, I'm really sorry for the really poor quality of the microphone of the stream. My controller is broken, so I'm streaming to my iPad, then I'm streaming from my iPad to the PC, then I'm streaming from the PC to you. Really complicated. Well, at least you have a stream, so... Let's see. It is 5 red lights, almost. Hopefully. It is 5 red lights, and it is a long 5 red lights with his lights out, and away we go with the timing glitch. And Davidek and Aelcloud side by side. Aelcloud touches Davidek, and they have a bit of a kerfuffle. Let's look at the cars behind. It is, usual Baku turn 1. Pontus down to P16, Jacobo down to P17. Something happened to those guys, I'm not sure what. It's a virtual safety car to start off this race. Okay, so it's a start, Davidek is leading from Yalo, Aelcloud down to 4th. The Williams team really looking strong this season. Have 2 really good drivers. Of course, Bambino, known for his aggressive but fast driving style, and Aelcloud showing some real pace here. Davidek has half a second of a gap. Rossi up to P9. 2 positions gained. The predicted best of strategy is a non-stop from softs to hards, or from soft to mediums to softs again. Okay. Pontus up to P8. He's pitting, changing his wing, changing to mediums, and has a penalty for speeding in the pit lane as well. I think the there's a slight timing glitch. Yeah, Davidek is first coming into the castle section. Behind him is Wilt. Oh, as there is a crash, there is Ishtar. No, it's not Ishtar, it's Malayumi with his new wheel having troubles. I think he lost the wing. It certainly looks like it. Okay, is there any battles on the track? We hope to see many. Oh my god, I can hear the audio and it's not nice. I'm really sorry. I hope my PlayStation can calm down a bit. Yeah. Pontus has a 5-second penalty for speeding, of course. Ishtar in the pit lane changing the wing. Oh, did he double stack? Something certainly happened here. But okay. Ishtar and Naomi, the Mercedes team in P16 and P17, so certainly not good. And Ishtar's having a slight lag problem. Wilt is closing in on Yalo, trying to get P2. In the McLaren, let's go on board. Does he have DRS? Yes, but he's not close enough, I think. Out of DRS once again. Aero, Cloud and Bambino will have the DRS if the gap stay the same. Meanwhile, Davidek has a 3-second gap, so he is enjoying this race up in front. I remember racing Davidek 3 weeks ago, I think, in Bahrain in a 100% race, and I can remember almost being lapped over our course of a race. I had 3 pit stops, he had 2, and I was just about half a second ahead of him. So he is really fast, for me at least, and I think for tier 2 also. That's why I predicted him winning, not Rudy, as Ario says. Bambino and AO Cloud. AO Cloud is pitting on lap 4. Interesting. Rossi meanwhile lapped into P7 on his hard compound tires. to know. My mic is really low. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so this might make it really loud. I would love to know if it's better. Please just tell me what's going on, because I'm using a really old microphone, because I cannot use the new one here. It doesn't fit into the device. And this one is a bit broken as well. Rossi up into P6, our people are starting to pit. Davidek meanwhile has the gap up to what? Up to 4.3 seconds. There is literally no car within DRS of someone. Well, better now. Okay, I just checked. Really interesting. Yeah. Oh, cars are popping out in the DRS windows. Oh, and there's a yellow flag. Bambino. Did he have a spin? He certainly has lost his wing. I think he lost his rear of the car. I think he did lose his car through the S. He gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Not the best for him. Boomer and P5, so the hard runners are going to inherit the lead once Wilt and Aero decide to pit. Davidek was already in the pit. You can see him in front of Boomer. I know, because I turned the mic off just to check what's going on. Yeah. If you're talking about the microphone, if you're talking about for Bambino's race, yes, from bad to worse because he got a penalty. Davidek, and Rossi will have DRS, probably. Should have it, DRS. Yes, you will have DRS. So I expect move soon. Davidek is on the PlayStation leaderboard, one of the best guys certainly, as Yarlo and Wilt. Pitt and Rossi is the leader for some time. Let's see, Daradek, really good. No, not my mic. Okay, interesting. I'm trying to remember if I've seen you in some streams here, because I can't remember your name. Who are you? Is there anything going on behind? There is Swenderman attacking Twanak, and Twanak defending from 2 cars behind him. Pontus in P13, but he will have to pit once again, so not the most ideal race for him. Oh! Hi, how are you? Interesting. Hi, Leon. How are you, Leon? Probably, I'm just gonna tell you the mic is not good enough. At least for my standards, not good enough. Because my controllers are broken, so I cannot really access the PlayStation via PlayStation, so I have to do remote play to PC, PC to you. I'm good, yeah. You know, it's a bit stressful now, life-wise, but I'm good. Looking forward to Tier 3 with you. As there is a big train, the DRS train, no moves happening, and Rossi is actually keeping up with Davidek. 3/10 only, the gap. Davidek is not enjoying the hard tires. Yeah, rip my USB cables. Rossi might actually have a chance to inherit the lead once again. You haven't been able to practice, so I'm not looking forward to... I mean, Baku, I like Baku. I had raced 3 weeks ago in Baku. And I now know what not to do at Baku. As Davidek is pitting, Davidek must have had damage. Yeah, he had wing damage, as he's now on mediums. Mediums should make it to the end. But he will have to do hell of a recovery drive. Leo Cloud up into P1 on the mediums. The gap isn't big. Davidek down to P10 actually. This probably isn't how the grid will look like by the end of the race, because the hard runners have to pit for another tire. But you know, let's stay on board with Davidek. He's the most likely guy to actually do something on track. So but Yalo and Boomer. This might be pretty close here. We will look at that. He is gaining. He is gaining. He is using his overtake. He will open the DRS. He will pull aside, and he will go ahead. Will Boomer maybe fight it? No, he cannot fight it. Now Swenderman also on Twanak for P7, and behind him it's Davidek and Heidi. Good one from Sven, and Davidek not able to go past, but now I expect the traction from the mediums, from the newer mediums, to give him the place. He uses the ERS, goes down the inside, still side by side. Oh, did Heidi outbrake himself? Yep, he has done a Ricardo, almost. I mean, he's lost his wing. This was not ideal, I think, for the... Was it the tier 5 winner? I'm not sure. Let's check. I don't know what he was. Let's see. History. Season 5, tier 5, he was 4th, actually. AO Cloud was 2nd, and AO Cloud is winning this race at the moment. Davidek passing Twanak for P8, as there's a yellow flag. Something has happened. Jack Kings has probably spun. He has no wing damage. Okay, that's really interesting. That's an L, yes. That's an L. A definite L. Pontus. Oh, Pontus! What a nice move. Down the inside of Heide. I mean, the wing damage must be that bad when he can pass him down the inside into that corner. You know? No, as Takobo and Twanak bit. Pontus up into P9. Twanak retires from the session. No, mate, don't do that. Not nice. Why would you retire from a Baku race? The first retirement on lap 12. I mean, this is probably the cleanest Baku race ever. Only one retirement, and that's in the pits in 12 laps. Props to these guys. As we are almost halfway through the race. Yalo is closing in on Rossi. Did he crash? No, he didn't crash. He just went into the pits. He retired. And that's about it. It's a big shame. You know, I never like to see cars retiring in the pit lane. As Rossi and Yalo are battling, Yalo will just come back on the racing line. He will get the P2 position. P2 position, that's interesting. And he's the car behind AO Cloud. Wilt, meanwhile, is stuck in traffic a bit, you know. I mean, not really in traffic, but he has lost out on the pit stops because he was just about behind Yalo. He was following him closely. Now the gap is a bit bigger as Davidek is approaching Swenderman, and Pontus is serving his penalty and going on to hards for 13 laps. I think mediums are the right tires here, at least. He is on the hards. It is what it is. She's down to P12. And he still has a chance at points because it's Baku and you never know what could happen. Just one safety car and this grid would reshuffle itself. Now Naomi Approaching Zakobo for P10 for the last point. Davidek also approaching Swenderman, his teammate. Will we see any team orders here? Swenderman driving like he normally would. Davidek using some ERS, going through the S without the ERS. And now we'll have the DRS as well. And we'll probably go down the inside here on Swen. Yeah, he has a nice overspeed, and yes, that's what he does. Really nice, really clean. Davidek up into P7, 10 seconds off Wilt. We'll need to do some catching up. As Basket is AFK, so Bambino will easily pass him for P14. Bambino's race not really coming together. As you will probably see a new format on the ALR YouTube channel soon. I'm announcing it here, or teasing it here. Let's go to the other tiers. Let's see how other tiers are doing. So tier 1 has... Who's winning tier 1? It's Steve. So I don't know who Steve is, as Ishta is lagging. Oh, Boomer Pits, the first of the hard runners. It doesn't seem like we're going to have any rain, you know. Oh, it's tier 4. So in tier 4, Aryo is 16th. Amazing. Grayson is 12th. That's interesting. Matt is in 9th. Oh my god. And they have 3 retirements. Jamie has retired. Oh my god. I think my... Yeah, it's Ishta really laggy. Ishta is really too much laggy. I don't know. Oh my god. My microphone is awful. Oh my god. Sorry for all the ear damage you've gotten. See ya. Enjoy. Why didn't you tell me about the ear damage that you're getting from my microphone? Could have fixed it. Could have tried to fix it. Okay, I hope it's working now, and let's see what tier 1 is doing. KP. Oh, KP is not streaming 3 Padoos. Support him. KP is following the stream, but he has a numb mouth, or numb side of the mouth. You're making a meme about my mic later. Yeah, it was good. I mean, yeah, I'm really sorry once again. So what happened? All my cables are dead, and I tried searching a cable, wasn't happening. When I tried to stick my wheel in, it will not connect for some reason. I gotta check it out as well. So how do I stream? I don't have access to my PlayStation. I can watch. good by Vincent. I can watch the race, but I cannot move anything. So what do? I go onto my iPad, do the remote play, then resize the stream so you don't see the buttons. Then I stream my audio with my iPad. That's why it's so horrible. Then I stream from the iPad to the PC, and I stream from the PC to you. And so just tell me if it becomes awful again. Just tell me, so you know, I can try and fix it. I don't know how it is now, but I just hope it isn't that awful. We're on lap 17, and it's Yellow winning 9 seconds ahead of Aero, but Aero is on mediums. Rossi was in the pits, is now in P7. He might be able to overtake Sven. He probably will overtake Sven. Rossi after P6. Davidek is in P5. We'll probably get P4 once. Can I move closer to my mic? I am really close to my mic. Should I go any closer? So I am now really close to my. I mean, not really close, but I think this is the acceptable point. If I go any closer, I think it's gonna explode, or your ears are gonna explode. Rossi is having fun with the walls, I see. Welt is closing in on Ross. Last time I had such a big problem with the controller was when I was playing FIFA and I just broke it. ALR was in fastest lap 42.4 as Wilt moves up into P3. Amazing. Oh, Ross tries to switch it back. Good again. Interesting. Tries to switch it back and touches Mark. I hope he doesn't have any damage. Is there any other battle? Boomer, will he do a Daniel Rick dive one? Not now. Lap 18 out of 26. Another 8 laps to go. Only one DNF in this race. I am amazed. Boomer needs to clear Sven to get some progress. Next target would be Rossi, 2 seconds ahead of Sven. Ramino is in 16th now. He is in the pits for the mediums. Oh, Sven has a small mistake on the quarter exit, and Boomer is ahead of him through the S, or just before the S. So Boomer now has 2.5 seconds to Rossi as Ross Thorn pits. And Rossi, Boomer, Sven will get a position. Here's a yellow flag for Mercedes. That is Malaumi. I don't know why. Does he have wing damage? Let's wait. Softs for Ross, so he will be flying. Yeah, he definitely has wing damage. No on-track penalty. I mean, that's also remarkable. Tier 2 is really strong this season. Davidek lurking, wanting to get past Wilt. Okay, so I am back. I hope it disconnected for some reason. You know, those things happen. As Wilt is down to P5, Rossi's up to P4. Amazing progress from them. You know. I do not know how the quality of the microphone is now. Should I make it louder? Make it louder. Davidek is P3. Will probably stay there as well. I cannot see him gaining 15 seconds in 5 laps. We need around 3 seconds a lap, which isn't really possible when the tiers are well balanced. Boomer was still with the fast lap, and Boomer is approaching Will, wanting to get P5. It probably has wing damage, I'm not sure. It could be. Is there an M plate missing? I can't see anything missing. Oh, as there's a Bambino crashing in the castle section. Let's see this from this perspective. If this isn't a safety car. Oh my god. Well, he is out of the racing line, so he's not on the racing line. So yeah, there isn't a safety car here. Boomer up to P5. Oh, was it before the castle? Oh my god. Boomer's flying. So we have Yalo in first, ALR in second, Davidek in third, Rossi in fourth, and Boomer in fifth. Pontus is in 11th, 5 seconds behind Jack Coble. So Pontus might get a point if somebody retires. You never know. You never know. So we're back. We're back. Yeah, it's starting to struggle again for some reason. I'm not having fun with this, but at least I can get it fixed for next week. Sven is now in P10. He still has that point, and he's probably going to go for the fastest lap point. As Boomer is behind Wilt again. He has the DRS. So I think before, so on the penultimate lap, you want to be behind the car you want to overtake. And on the last lap, I do not think that you can overtake a car until the straight. So that might be something to think about. As Sven is approaching Jacobo. DRS on. Is he gaining by much? He is gaining, certainly, but not enough. We'll have to wait a bit. But a good exit, certainly from Sven. He has fresher tires. Sven is pulling out. He is going to go ahead into P9. Jag King's the next car on his list. He is 8th. He's gaining by a mile every second. Will Sven try to go down the inside here? Sven is ahead. Up into P8. Ish, the fastest lap, a 40.5 in P13. Wilt and Boomer having this really long battle on lap 24. Wilt is behind Boomer. Really long battle on lap 24. Really long battle on lap 24. Wilt is behind Bruno. Okay. So it is working. Okay, we're back. At least for now. Let's see the last 2 laps. Wilt is still within the DRS. I think his hearts are falling off just a bit. Oh, I haven't switched the scene. I have now. Okay, we'll have one of his 2 last chances to get P5. He's now not in the DRS range. He's just about in the DRS range. It's going to be mega close. Can he afford a corner cut or 2? Then he might want to cut this corner. He's 9 tenths, 8.5 tenths. No, 8 tenths, less than 8 tenths. So he will have DRS probably. Aero Cloud and Yalo meanwhile on the last lap. Amazing drive from them. But once more they will have to cross the line to win the race or finish the race. Davidek still in 3rd despite having a unscheduled pit stop. Welt will also have one last chance. You see Ross and Sven are also... No, this isn't Sven. Ross has also gaining. So him on the softs might even want to get to 6th by the end. Yalo now. Slowly but surely approaching sector 3 for the final time this race. And Yalo is now on the final straight for the final time this race. He is winning the Baku, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix of Tier 2 for Season 6. He's the first Grand Prix winner of today, of this season. Wilt, Boom and Ross are still here. Davidek is finishing 3rd. Ross is going to finish 4th. This might be mighty close. Boomer will have DRS from a lapped car from Emil or from Basket. And that will help him get P5 actually. And Wilt will get P6. Ross will get P7. So good job. Sven will get P8 probably. He will not crash, I think. He will not crash. He will get P8. Then we have Pontus, maybe can get 10th. It's gonna be hard. Yeah, no, 10th for him. It is 9th for Jacobo, 10th for Jack Kings, 11th for Pontus, 12th for M. Heidi, 13th for Ishtar, 14th for Basket, 15th for Malaumi. DNFs are Bambino and Wanak. Yeah, I hope I don't have to do a stream like this ever again. You know, I am not a fan of shit microphones. But this is one. So, Ishtar is having his fun. His laggy fun. Oh my god. And he finishes the race in P14. No, 13. Okay, so let's run the grid through once again. Boomer, the driver of the day for the game. For me, it is Boomer. It is Rossi, definitely in contention. Okay. Yalo winning the race from P4 on the grid. Aero Cloud 2nd starting, 2nd finishing. Then Davidek 3rd, Rossi 4th from 11th, Boomer 5th from 14th. Then Wilt 6th, Rostorm 7th, Swenderman 8th, Jacobo 9th, Jack Kings 10th, and Pontus on the return 11th, Heidi 12th, Ishtar 13th. Ishtar is 13th. Basket is 14th. I'm not sure if I'm streaming, but I hope I am. Then we have 15th Malayumi, 16th Bambino, and 17th Panak. I hope I don't have to stream like this ever again, and I am wishing you a nice week, nice weekend. Enjoy it, and I will catch you for the next race of the season, for the second race of this